Take a listen at the Senegalese Prime Minister Ousmane Sonko assure members of the alliance of Sahel States Senegal support, as he denounces the foreign condemnation of what's happening in those countries, that is the recent coup d'états, saying that citizens of a country should be left to solve their country's problems without foreign interference. He made these remarks during the joint conference that he hosted with the French liberal politician Jean-Luc Mélenchon at the University of Dakar in the evening of May 16, 2024. Unfortunately, the Western Europe, who are very quick to give lessons and get involved in everything, do not get involved in everything with the same principles. I give an example of what is happening today in the Sahel countries. We have done everything to condemn, to exclude, and to put embargoes, which ourselves condemn. It is unacceptable that Africans are the sources and subjects of that condemnation. We can understand, but the fact that they are subjects of ostracism and exclusion on the African soil is not admissible. Today, Europe has its own problems with countries that call themselves followers of liberalism, and which don't necessarily abide by the rules of the European Union. This does not mean that these countries are put under embargoes, or that European subsidies are cut. Why should political problems in Africa be resolved by Africans on external orders by attacking brother countries and especially their populations? We cannot accept it. And this is why we will not let go of our brothers in the Sahel. And above all, we will do everything necessary to strengthen ties and provide them with our solidarity. Those who today condemn regimes considered military or dictatorial regimes are nevertheless anchored in going to other regimes which are not democratic, when their interest is to negotiate for oil or markets. From this moment on, can we say that they get involved in everything with the same principles? Absolutely not. The internal problems of a country must be resolved by the citizens of that country. Certainly, there have been coups d'état, and certainly, no one encourages the commission of a coup d'état. But I refuse to be those who analyze the symptoms and who refuse to analyze the real causes. I would like to say, Mr. President Mélenchon, that it is these prevarications, this ambivalence in the positions taken which ended up discrediting a good part of the Western Europe, and France in this case. With regard to all these African people, who today go to the same schools, follow the same world news and are as awake as any other people in the world. And this ended up having a very negative impact on relations between Africa and Europe. We need to rebuild these relationships because we have to be together and work together.